Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, this stream was originally called "We Are So Back," and that stream was a private stream accidentally. Everything here was falling. You don't understand. So I plugged in my Nintendo Switch to my computer. I have like usually the setup is the problem. Usually like figuring out where all the cables go is the problem, but last time I did this, I was intelligent enough, I was genius enough to write down the schematics for where every cable goes, where every cord goes, and I was able to get it set up very easily. I had it all written down, I just followed the instructions. It was simple, it was very simple. Got everything set up, and then my microphone audio started playing through my speakers. Now normally when this happens, the problem is that for whatever reason, my microphone got set to. Usually, what happens is my microphone gets set to monitor output, which means it's like playing back the input on the microphone. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes, like I do test microphone and I do something and it doesn't turn off, but that's not what happened here. The monitor was off, so there was no reason why it should be playing still. I was going insane. Nothing was making any sense. And it turns out that there was some setting that changed on the Steam, whatever it's called, the stream thingy majiggy, whatever the kids are calling it nowadays. For some reason, some setting changed where it was playing back my microphone audio. So I changed that. I did like 3 or so test streams to make sure the audio is balanced, and it might still not be. And then I tried going live, and then that was also private. So it took like an hour when it should have taken like 10 minutes. But we are so back, I think. Also, it's playing the audio through my computer and also these headphones, so there's that problem. I'm just gonna hope that it's not that my microphone is not picking up the audio from my computer, which is currently underneath my desk. I have not had much time to play this. I played it a little bit off stream. I played it like a little bit, and then I kind of like I didn't find any time. I've been so busy, been a busy bird. We can skip the intro this time. That's gonna be so annoying. If I turn the volume down, it doesn't. The only problem is if someone comes in. Okay, it doesn't even sound any quieter. It's interesting. So if someone comes in and they say something, I'm not gonna know I'm not gonna be able to hear them because I have the speaker like the chat bot on. Maybe I will be able to. That's pretty loud. That's pretty loud. But at least it's not playing my microphone back. I was thinking I could get like my headphones and try to get those synced up so I could have like the earbuds connecting to the game and then like my headphones connecting to my computer. But I feel like if I touch anything, it's gonna explode. Also, I should say, I currently have almost enough points to buy one of these outfits. I want to go for Mio's original outfit. I just generally prefer like if I'm playing a game, I like to have the original. Like in the like Miku fitness boxing game, I just kind of beeline for all like the like Len, Rin, Luca, and Miku's just original outfits, as opposed to any of their original outfits. Even if I have like the super best friendship outfits, I just use the default outfits because then they just look like the characters, you know. Let's go with adventure. Wait, they added new DLC. I'm still waiting for like Tokino Sora to be added, or like Yuzuki Choko or Aki Rosenthal. Hey, let's go with this. Okay, that's yes. By the way, the other Mia was wearing some funky clothes, huh? I'm surprised you noticed. It's probably okay. So previous game lore is that they got sucked into, like, they were doing a Hanafuda tournament and they got sucked into a Holo Live Hanafuda game, which is kind of this game, but also kind of not this game. I guess the adventure story is they get sucked into the game that we are currently playing. Like the solo multiplayer and all that stuff is the game. And the adventure mode is when the real life characters get sucked into what otherwise would have been a non story Hanafuda game, I guess. Like lore wise, the game doesn't have a story and it's just Hanafuda. And the real life characters got sucked into the game where they meet the game versions of the characters who are just programs. And that's all. That's my understanding so far. We're not that far in right now. You're stuck in a game world and you're fangirling about fashion. Oh, speaking of which, that other me. So there was also they encountered a different Mio, and she's like kind of maybe vaguely evil, but not really, like aesthetically evil. And that was pretty much it. She was telling the truth. Who knows? At the very least, I think being in a game sounds neat. And if this really is a game, our job's simple, right? Find the boss, beat him to a pulp, and claim it's a card game. You say that like it'll be easy. First things first, why don't we look for Ayame and Miko? They were close by at the event, so they probably got warped here too. Yeah, good idea. That's Mio, right? What was that? That's definitely Mio. Miko, not Mio. We're one letter off. You can't blame me. Shut up. You're a creepo, and I don't like ya. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, they were like these weird. I don't even know. Is that like a sheep or something? I can't even tell what that mask is, but it looks kind of like it looks vaguely like a sheep that is too much. It's like a like a were sheep, like a person who is like halfway through transforming into a sheep. That's what it looks like to me. You shut up. You lost fair and square, so give me a ticket. I don't even know what that is. Miko. Is it just me, or are they 3 seconds away from murdering each other? Put two Mikos together, and you know something crazy will happen. What's going on? I really hope this... I turned the volume down. If I mute it, it's probably still going to play it, isn't it? Like, I muted it. Okay, so it doesn't play anymore, which is good, I guess. This fake Miko pops out of the bushes and picks a fight. I lose, cause whatever, and she throws a fit and demands I give her a ticket. Yeah, so I won, so you owe me a ticket. Oh, I get it. She beat you in Hanafuda, right, Miko? She'll probably bring up to speed, Miko. Huh? Thing is. And then she's like, we're in a video game world. What? We're in a game? This is a game? Awesome. Wait, that's cool and all, but how do we get here? That's what we're trying to figure out. So like you in a PvP match and you'll get a ticket and stuff. So this is kind of like, is this amazing? Is this like amazing? I've only seen a first episode of Amazing Digital Circus, but is this Amazing Digital Circus coded? It's like a vague similar premise of like stuck in a video game, but then again, there's a lot of like that's also like the Scooby Doo Cyber Chasers movie. I feel like it's more like that. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, no, that's exactly what this is. Wait, that's exactly what this is. This is the Scooby Doo Cyber Chasers. This is the exact same plot. This is Scooby Doo Cyber Chasers. Because in that movie, they encounter game versions of themselves who wear slightly different outfits because they don't want to be like one for one based on the mystery gang. They have like like Shaggy wears like a red shirt or something. Like the colors of their clothes are slightly different. This is Scooby-Doo Cyber Chasers. I've seen that movie like 100 times. This is that movie. But hey, fake Miko, are you supposed to get your ticket from your opponent? We won a match a bit ago, and the ticket just sort of fell from the sky at us. Let's see, something ticket's supposed to come from the... I don't know. Oh, so that's the fake Miko. So she did get the ticket. She just didn't see it. And she got angry. Mess with me again, I'll rip your face off. Sorry, my bad. Wait, you lost me. Okay, who's Scooby Doo though? I think okay, Miko is Scooby Doo. Um, I think Ayame is probably like Daphne. The question is, who's Freddy? I think it's debatable on whether Fubuki or Mio are Freddy or Velma. I think Miko could probably be Shaggy. Maybe we don't even have a Scooby in this. Because they're kind of like Scooby and Shaggy are kind of like one entity in a way. Like they're always together. So let's just say Miko is like Shaggy. Want to play a match? If we want tickets, you want tickets, everyone wins, right? If Mio insists, then fine, I'll deign to fight you. Now, don't poke the angry bear, Mio, and good luck. There isn't a bear girl in Holo Live. Unless you kind of maybe Sora maybe kind of vaguely counts because I heard that she's supposed to be based on like Ursa Major, like the constellation. But that's like that's kind of a stretch, I guess. And like it doesn't Nene doesn't have a bear mask. I think she has a bear outfit. I think. Bring it. We have a bunch of foxes though. We have like two foxes at least, right? Like, I've never gone second. I've never gone second. Okay, so can we get? I already forgot what the It's been a long time. So there's only one we can use, and that's this one, and that's a really good card, so that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We got a good card off the board. They didn't get anything. In this, we want the Koyori one. Because this card is secure. This card is in our hand. We don't need to worry about our opponent. It's possible for the opponent to take this if they get like it's one of the unit bonuses because this is like the Hololive version. So we want to get this one out of the way because that's something that the opponent could very easily steal. Everything can technically be stolen in this version, but we want to make sure the stuff that's easily taken is out of the way first. Gen 4, that gives us a draw, which is good, I guess. That's pretty good. That's pretty. It's not like a Yu-Gi-Oh draw, but it's still pretty solid. Now we want to get rid of our least valuable card. I guess that's this one. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. We have another Gen X, but what's the most valuable card on the board doesn't really matter. We don't really have any ones that are accessible. I say we go for this one. If I remember correctly, Holo X is okay. That doesn't help me at all, actually. That's bad. That's the one that's really important. Hand scan is very useful. We're gonna go for this one. There we go. We're gonna end the round. My opponent is doing too well. I don't feel like I like pushing my luck. We're currently way in the lead, so it's fine. Okay. I say we go for this one. Because it's debatable whether. What's the 11 one? The 11 one's also really good, though. Which one is that? That's the. I threw away my cheat guide. I don't have any guides right now. Okay, set list. So maybe we do go for this one. The Aqua Shion one is probably like really good. And we go for that one now, I guess. Okay. Okay, hold on. We want this one. We're gonna go for ribbons. There we go. I think we keep going. The opponent has nothing and we have a lot. That's a good card that they got, but again, we have a pretty strong advantage here. There we go. See, it's good to have nullify after you have hand scan, because otherwise you wouldn't know what you're nullifying. So it doesn't matter because we're ending the round anyways. But that's why hand scan is it's really important to get hand scan first. There's a lot like ones that like discard cards in your opponent's hand, or like make it so your opponent can't use cards in their hand. So it's best to use hand scan first so you can know what you're getting rid of. There we go. So we keep going. That's not that bad. That's fine. We go for this is the best card on board, so we're gonna go for this one right now. Card capture. Wait, no, hold on a second. Let's go for this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it'd be nice if we could know what's in their hand. Gen 1, that's hand scan, right? Yeah, Gen 1 is hand scan. We nullified we nullified like the most useless card in their hand. There we go. This doesn't matter, but let's get rid of this. Now we end round. That's how you play. Mogged. Utterly mogged. 10 times as many points. I don't think that's okay, chatta is kind of a difficult thing to translate because it means I completely won. Like it would be like oh darn, it looks like I went ahead and won the whole thing. Like, oh darn, I accidentally won. It's like if you were to like let's say there was like someone left like some muffins in the break room or something like that. And you're like really hungry. You go in there, you eat all the muffins. Now I would never do that, but let's just say theoretically, you eat all the muffins. You would say like zenbu tabechatta. Like, oh dang, I went ahead and I ate everything. I couldn't help myself. I went ahead and did it. I did it. It's like, ah, dang, I'm sorry. I went ahead. I won. I wasn't really trying. You know, I won. So it's like a kind of a respectful way of saying like, oh darn, I went ahead and I won the whole thing. I guess I kind of won is also like kind of gets the humility aspect in there. At least that's I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I don't want to act like I'm like a good authority on this. I'm wrong about most things most of the time. But you didn't do any of the work. I don't know. I should be reading this. Fine, I'll let your sauciness go this time, but I won't lose next time. You got that? I'll get you next time. She sounded like some 2-bit villain at the end there. Hey, a ticket. That was eventful, but hey, we've linked back up with Miko. I call that a win. Now we just need to find a Yame. Scumbag, shut up. This is a side story. How many points did we get? Hold on a second. Choto mate kudasai. Okay, we don't have enough. I'm gonna do the this should give us enough to um okay, this is the side story where they actually meet. Where am I, more importantly? Who are you? Nya hello. I am Miko. Datebayo. You're obviously not. Gah, this is pure chaos. Banish one light type and one dark type monster from your graveyard right now. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Why is there another me here? You a fake? You're the fake here. I'm me. Got it? What was it called from Sonic Adventure 2? Faker? Like faker? I think you're the faker here. Something along those lines. I haven't played the game. I've just watched other people play it. So who the heck are you? I'm the elite Miko, Sakura Miko. Yep, you're a doofus. Hey, you're the doofus here. Nuh-uh, you are. Fine, want to prove it? Let's fight with Hanafuda. Loser's the doofus. Hanafuda. Look at this Dumbo. She doesn't even know what Hanafuda is. I know what it is, jerkface. I want to know why we gotta play it to settle this. Cause you're totally the biggest doofus here. That does, he really pissed me off. I'm gonna rub your face in your doofus hood. Oh, doofus hood. I was okay. Fine. I was really, you know, I heard rub your face and I thought of like the people like when their dog pees on the carpet. They like, I got scared. I got a little scared. I win a ticket while I'm at it. Wait, that's it? I thought it was, I guess canonically, canonically speaking, not Miko wins that. There we go. See, kachata. Like I went ahead and I bought it. Like, oh dang, I made an impulse decision. I went ahead and I just bought it. Customize. Okay, how do I audio settings? How do I change? Is it single player? There we go. See, it just looks so much better. I don't think that changes for adventure though. I don't think that changes anything for adventure. Let's keep going. Where'd everyone go? Where am I supposed to go? That was in a song. I don't remember what song it was. That means like which one, right? Yo? Yo? Isn't it Yume Hanabi? Was it like Kawaise? Kawase or whatever it was called? I think it was. I think it was Kawayo or Kawase, whatever it was called. You're this world's me? Huh? Huh? So you're cool with being fake me? Why am I the fake? I'm the real Yame. No, I'm not real. Yo, let's sell this Hanafuda style. Think you can best me in Hanafuda? We shall see. I challenge thee. Again, I've never gone second. It's never happened. Okay. What's the best card on the field? Is it it might be this one. Hold on. Let me set list. No. Yeah, okay, that's the most valuable one, methinks. We're not getting good on the second draw. I think we go for this one next. We could go for this one though. It's kind of dumb. And so that card's very valuable. Okay, they got the butterfly. I know that one's a butterfly. But this is regular Hanafuda. This isn't even like the Holo no Hanafuda version. Or whatever, what was it called? I think this is an animal one, right? No, this is the Hololive version because we have they're not showing up. Did I change a setting? Did I change a setting? One additional turn. That's really good. Here we go. Hard to. All these cards aren't. None of these cards are very good. So we end round. They have some stuff, and I don't feel comfortable going forward. I think this is the most valuable one. Okay, that's good. That's that's the boar one, right? So technically speaking, Ina Shiko Cho or whatever it's called is still viable. Assuming my opponent does not currently have any of those in hand. Uh we could go for red slips. I say we go for this one. This one I think is the most valuable. Okay, okay, I did change a setting. Okay. That's a problem. They don't have hand scan though, do they? How would they know? Go for this. I took a risk. There's the butterfly. Boar, deer, butterfly is technically maybe viable. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the win. Let's lock this one. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'm feeling rambunctious. Okay. Draw. One more turn is the best possible outcome we could have gotten. Never mind, that's the worst possible outcome we could have gotten. That's the worst possible outcome we could have gotten. Shuffle. That's good. There we go. Never mind. I'm goaded. Never mind. Draw one card from the deck. Now we end the round. See, we're like way ahead. The illusion of free choice. Good enough of a start. It's decent. Okay. Secure the butterfly. Gamers. Gamers. Wait, what did that do? Hold on a second. Switch your hand with your opponents. That could be really bad. That could be like a genuinely bad outcome. Okay, Gen 1 is like, that's a go-to one. Hand scan is very important. I love information. Okay, that's bad. Seeds. Niji Sanji reference. We're just gonna end round. We're playing the story. We don't need to get that high of a score. Wait, I forgot something. Forgot something that's very important to Hanafuda. I need some alcohol. I can't play Hanafuda without alcohol. It's like you have to have it. All right, I have alcohol. I'm not a big drinker. I just we're not gonna get drunk. I have water with me. However, I have been looking forward to having this all week. It is called Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. And it's brewed with lemons, blueberries, and lactose sugar, which is like milk sugar. And it has like 6% alcohol. I usually go for stuff that's as low ABV as possible. I've actually started drinking non-alcoholic beer. It's good. So I really like beer for the taste only. So I feel like what's the point in even like why not just get stuff that doesn't have alcohol at that point? Okay, it's like a sour. It tastes like it was some type of gum that I used to get as a kid. It was like colored. Was it the Hubba Bubba gum? It's like multicolored. It was like rectangular prism shaped with like one color on the outside and one color on the inside. I think it was Hubba Bubba. It tastes like that. Like the red and blue one. That's what it tastes like. That's exactly what it tastes like. That's exactly what it tastes like. I win. See if fate can't beat the genuine article. How'd I lose to me? Skills, plain and simple. Rats. Rats. I could have gotten myself a ticket if I won. A ticket? It's on fire. Why are they all on fire? Dot question mark? You mean this? Ayame. Dot exclamation point. Miko. Miko. Ayame. Flee. Escape. Retreat for now. Huh? Wait. Ooh, ah! What just happened? I think the term is that just happened. That's what you're supposed to say. Oh, it's Fubuki. You're the real you, right? From your reaction, I assumed you've already run into us from this world. Yeah. Assemble Yamato Fantasia. Four girls are together again. But what now? I wonder how long this is. I'm assuming it has to be fairly long because it's just a text interaction and then a game. And so far the games have been like pretty easy. There was nothing okay about that. So then what now? I'd say we should start by learning whatever we can about this, whereas we're still like in the early game, like they've just got here. I assume this is fairly long. It'd be kind of sad if it was like we're already like near the end and it's just, yeah, you just gotta buy the DLC. Just buy a DLC. I don't know. We could just turn to a side. Wait, I don't know who we could turn to aside from that other group of us's we just met. Indeed, I wonder if they wandered off already, though. Well, let's just see where this road takes us for now. Someone's being laid back about this. Are you enjoying this, Ayame? Of course not. I'd love to get out of this place as soon as possible. Oh, look over there. I found a path. Let's go. Sounds like you're enjoying it. There's a joke I could make. I would make a joke of like anything. She likes to do anything with streaming, but I think she streams pretty regularly now, right? That was like a thing like years ago, like at least 1 year, 1 or 2 years ago. I think the real question here is, should Ayame really be taking the lead here? It's a bit worrying, sure, but it's not like we know where we're going. Dot dot dot. What's the matter? Well, I was just wondering if our other Holo buddies at the event got warped here too. Like who? You weren't the only ones back there, remember? Oh, I guess that's true. Well, it seems plausible that we were the only ones that got sent over since we're the closest to the stage. Either way, I'm sure we'll run into anyone else who got zapped here eventually. Hold on a second, isn't that... Choco! Chocone! What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be trapped in hell. What's up, YouTube? Today, I have no mouth and I must scream. So did you two get sent here too? Can you play that sound effect again, please? Please, just play it on a loop, actually. Well, yeah, it does seem that way. One moment we're at the event hall and next we're here. So the two of you got blasted over here too, huh? Yeah, I guess so. What's got you so nervous? What do you mean? I'm not nervous at all. I just never expected to meet the rest of you here. Uh-huh. Heh heh. No, there's definitely something off about you. Her voice is just so nice. Her song, every single Louis song is a banger, guaranteed. Because she has a really nice voice. Choco too. Right? There's not a single bad Choco song. All of them are good. Don't interrogate her like that, Fubuki. The poor girl. Can you blame her for acting a little weird? She got blasted to a video game world out of nowhere. Back me up here, Louis. Weird? Well, okay, I admit it, I'm a little shaken after being dropped into some unknown place out of nowhere. That's what it is, huh? Anyway, we have somewhere to be, so I think we should get going. What? No, you should come with us. That's right, we ought to stick together. We can't exactly do that. Anyway, we're in a big hurry. Gotta see you guys. Bye. What? We just reconnected too. So they're not even DLC characters. Is it? Are they like in on this? I really don't get how you can be so casual about this. That was close. I just hope we threw them off our trail. You know, I think there's something we need to do so they don't catch. Oh my god. They don't catch on next time. You don't mean. Hasty in any world. Lore. Ah. Hey, we meet again. Hey there. Great to see you. And soon after you two rushed off somewhere without explanation. So what are you two doing here? We're making bentos. Bentos. Well, the plural for bento is just bento. Because it's a Japanese word, so it follows Japanese conjugation rules. So the plural is just the singular. Like thrips. The singular, a thrips, which is a type of insect, I think it's its own order in and of itself. It's a pretty rare, what's the word? Ancient type of they've been around for a long time. I guess that's true for all insects. There's not really one where you look at it. That's a new one right there. But anyways, thrips, both singular and plural versions of the word thrips is thrips. So you can say like, oh man, there's a thrips over there. There's a thrips on my shirt. Don't they? I think they have like, what is it, like mismatched like wings or something? Or is it mouth parts? I think it's mouth parts. It's like, I think they have asymmetrical wings and or mouth parts. I forgot which one it was. So you were making bentos for all the people you didn't even know were here, then waiting for them to show up? Well, it's not like there was anything else we could do in this situation, you know? Can't tell if that's noble of you or if you just gave up too easily. Does that mean you'll make us bentos? Would you like one? Oh yeah! Then hold on for just a minute. Is this like a... Oh my goodness! Cooking mama! You can combine ingredients to create your very own personalized bento box. Get new ingredients by buying them at the shop or earn them as completion rewards in adventure mode. It has 90 ingredients and 10 stickers in a bento box at any given time. You can see a list of available ingredients by using ZR. Select an ingredient will cause it to appear in your hand. Why are you putting food in your hands? Please tell me you're wearing gloves. When an ingredient is in your hand, adjust its position with L, its angle with L or R, its height with ZL or ZR, and release it with A. Use Y to undo the previous action. Add toothpicks to ingredients by touching an ingredient with a toothpick, then releasing it. You can no. You can also use X to change your grip on the chopsticks. You can then adjust the position of your ingredients with the same controls. Shut up, stop talking. Using the same controls you use to place them. B lets you revert them to a normal grip, and L allows you to toggle the display of the help menu for controls. Next page. Close your bento box using R. Once the box is closed, you can add stickers or switch between different boxes. Use ZR to see a list of... I'm not internalizing any of this, by the way. Use ZR to see a list of available decorations and select a sticker to make it appear in your hand. Next slide, please. Placing stickers on your bento box is easy. Just use the same controls for placing ingredients. You can also select the bento box pattern from the decorations list to change the type of bento box used. Bento boxes can be rotated using L and R regardless of whether they are open or closed. Next slide, please. Use ZL to view a list of the items you add to your bento box. To access this list, use View Bento Box when a bento box is open and Decorations when it's closed. Last slide. Use L to finish your bento. This can be done if you're holding an ingredient or a sticker. This can't be done when you're holding an ingredient or a sticker. Once finished, your bento will be saved and considered complete. Please note that the bento you create during tutorial will not be saved. Good to know. I'm going to screw this up. What's the difference between... So, I don't... What am I doing? This looks terrible. Salisbury steak. Tamagoyaki. What am I... Spinach. An entire tomato. An entire raw tomato. Aren't there supposed to be like... I can't like... What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? What am I accomplishing here? What are the chopsticks doing for me? It's just food in a box. Can I have it stand? Can I have the Salisbury steak? There's not even any like. Can I even put like gravy on this thing? How are you gonna have Salisbury steak with no gravy? That's black. That's not right. I don't know. Just having like all this together is just like this. This is like a girl meal. What's it called? Girl dinner. This is girl dinner. Why do I just have girl dinner? Like hype. 9 out of 90. Why would I have 9? What would I put in here? Uh, do the stickers add calories? Confirm. Sure. We're saving. Oh, it's just that's like depression meal. Not even in terms of the fact that it's like the food is like cheap or anything. It's just like a bunch of random things. It's like what's okay? At what point does it become like like soul food, or you're just putting a bunch of like random stuff in there? Thank you. Now I feel super motivated. Just come back and let us know if you ever want more. Saying that to come all the way back here for that? Hey, now let's not sweat the details here. Just eat up and cheer up, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the food. If there's anything special you want to eat, just bring us the ingredients and we'll add them in. Yeah, I know what I'm bringing next time. I don't know what she's bringing next time. It's curious that I am to know, and let's not forget that our goal here is to escape, okay? Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, totally. Nothing phases her, does it? Maybe she's Scoopy. Wait. Wait, is this... There's no way this is the end, though, right? Just get in there, make some food, and leave. Log out. Escape! Have you tried Control Alt Delete or Alt F4? She hasn't tried Alt F4. What do you think you're doing, Miko? Seems like she's trying to... Give me some alcohol. Seems like she's trying random escape methods. Couldn't hurt, right? Right. I kind of doubt shouting randomly at the sky will help. Well, how would you know? How would you know? Yet there's the way these things always work. There's never an easy way out. Can't say I'm too familiar with stuck in a video game tropes, but I really hope you're wrong. I have not watched Sword Art Online. I don't know how they got out. What that thought? Nope, it's not working. What did I tell you? Fine then. Do you have any bright ideas, Mio? Me? Ideas? Like what? You shouldn't just give up without even trying. I agree with you in theory, but that doesn't mean you should try out every half-baked idea that comes to mind. Why not? But why not, though? I know, Mio. Why don't you try to summon you-know-who? That's, Hakatoris? Hot... The Minotaur pigeon. I forgot his name. You know who I mean. Again, Oh, not him. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna show. Come on, it can't hurt. I really don't think that's any point, but... Oh no, I broke Mio. I'm sorry about what I said, Mio. Please snap out of it. Don't worry, Mio's fine. She's just trying to summon... him. As in... Is this racist against birds? Should I be offended? I'm not a little offended. See, he's not showing up. We don't have an asset for him. Didn't work after all. Of course it didn't. Why would it? What is Mew even trying to do? Oh, she was trying to summon Pidgeot. That's not what his name is. I guess it's his localization name. You mean that really buff pigeon? I mean, why would you ever expect him to... I think Fubuki designed the character for Mio as a mascot. I don't know what the entire backstory behind it is, but I know that much. What are you gonna do to make this right? Why are you so mad, Mio? Why shouldn't I be mad? You made me embarrass myself. I thought maybe there was an off chance, you know. Heh heh heh. Hey Lois, this is just like that time I tried to convince Mio to summon a pigeon. Oh, Peter. That was really rude of you, Peter. Gotta vent this anger somehow, and you're gonna be that outlet, Fubuki. Wait, what? What are you gonna do to me, Mio? Play with you and Holo Awase, that's what. But why? Just do it already. Just do it already. I have never gone second. Being number one is in my blood. Okay. I think this is the one we go for. Okay. There we go. Gamers. Wait, no, that one's really bad. Wait, no, I don't want that. I have good cards in my hand. Wait, no, I don't want that. There we go. Oh. We're gonna keep going. Okay. There we go. We're gonna search out this card. Yeah, let's end there. I could have gone further, but I think we're good there. All right. The illusion of free choice. Oh, we got a good card in play. That's bad. Never mind. I didn't get anything. I said we go for this. Oh, wait, what even is that card? It's one of the light cards. Holo X. Which one was that again? Shuffle. That's arguably pretty bad because there were some good cards on the field. They got a purple. The illusion of free choice. I don't know what Gen 4 does. Card draw. That's pretty good. Activate Jar of Greed. Ruby Upstart Goblin. Slap this one down. Oh, it's bad. Okay, never mind. We're good. We want to get this out of the way because this is a card that can win you the game. They're getting those slips, so I want to get that out of the way. Gen 1, that's good. Hand scan, nullify. Want to nullify this card. There we go. We're not gonna keep going because they have a bunch of red whatever they're called. We're not anywhere near the deer, boar, butterfly. We're gonna go for we're fine. Oh, there's nothing good that we can get. This is the one. It's bad. Okay, we have butterfly. And we can get boar. So if we get deer, we'll be gaming. Oh, that's bad. Okay, with just hand scan, they can't do anything. E-gloss. Okay, there we go. That's nullify and hand scan. We're gonna nullify this card. It's fine. Stand it there. No reason to flex too hard. I bet this is one of those games that's like Pokemon, where it's only difficult on multiplayer. Like the only way that this game is difficult is you're playing with someone like online. What it's seeming like. I'm sorry, Mio. For what? All right. Don't worry, Fubuki. I'm not mad at all anymore. We better stay on Mio's good side, and it seems that way. Well, hold on a second. Never got my sky ticket for beating you, did I? You're right. Maybe there's more requirements than just playing a match. Hard to say. The other Mio told us they fall from the sky when you win. But that's really about all she said. Seems like there's a lot of things we still don't know about this world, huh? What's with the words in like brackets? So is it like every other one there's a side story? It looks like it. So we're in a game world then. I guess it does feel a bit odd. It's like a space itself is it's like space itself is warped or something. It's a weird sight, I'll admit. It really is. I think you should try enjoying yourself a bit more, Mio. Yeah. I think you just got too comfy here, Ayame. Do you think we'll ever be able to make it home? We'll need to talk to that suspicious group of shadowy Holo livers if we want to do that. Sure, but where are they? We don't even know which direction to go to find them. True. I doubt this world has conveniently placed Hololive off. I doubt this world has a conveniently placed Hololive office we could visit. And think about it. Who have we even met here so far? There are those clones of ourselves, the rich chocolate girls, and that's about it. You know, you're right. It's a game, so where are all the NPCs? This is just like Fallout 76 when it first launched. Think I'll be able to find the fake us's without any help? Well, this is a video game. There has to be some sort of guide or help system. That sounds a little too convenient to be real. Yeah, totally, a little too convenient if you ask me. Then what do we do? Maybe you'll find something if you went that away. That away? I don't. Wait, who are you? Heh heh heh. You wish to know my identity. I am the masked riddle. Riddle me this, Batman! I can't think of a riddle off the top of my head that would relate to this situation! The masked riddle arrived. They couldn't. I bet they wanted to call her the masked riddler, but they couldn't. What does the N stand for? What does N mean? Shirakami Fubuki. There's not even an N in her name. There's like a reference I'm missing here. There's definitely a reference I'm missing. Why would there be the letter N on her head? I am. It would be masked, right? Because masked is like common. There's an N in common, but you wouldn't. You might as well put an E on there, you know? And the masked riddle. Yeah, I think we heard you the first time. Unless like riddle is like the word, the Japanese word for riddle starts with an N. Well, I'm sure you've all heard of her before. Allow me a moment of exposition. The masked riddle is a mysterious figure who shows up out of nowhere to ask Hololivers riddles. Answer her riddles correctly and you might receive a pleasant surprise. Hey, who are you even here for, masked riddle? To riddle at you, as was foretold. Why? Because you here are lost in another world, unsure of what to do. But solve my riddle, and I'll give you the information you so desperately seek. Whoa, you will? Then hurry up and start asking. All right, here goes. Why do people say you should never tip a deer waiter? It'll cost you too much dough. What do you mean wrong? What? I guess that means we'll never escape this place. What's the correct answer? What's the correct answer? Was the correct answer that deer have no use for money? There was so much I still wanted to do back in the real world. We just gotta find another way. I guess so. Of course, who knows if there even is a way to escape this in the first place. You may have gotten the answer wrong, but I'm starting to feel so bad for you that I'll have to share the info anyways. What a pushover. Well, you're likely aware that you're in a game. I bet you didn't know that you can earn tickets here by winning at Hanafuda. We totally already knew that. Huh? Impossible. All right, how about this hot tip instead? The team who gathers 20 tickets first is allowed to take on the boss. Ooh, it's pretty early for boss tips. Ha! You think that's surprising? Then get a load of this! Beating the boss in a Hanafuda match means you've beaten the game. And if you complete the game, you'll be able to leave this world. 3 exclamation points! To sum up, collect 20 cards, defeat the boss, and you'll be able to go safely back to your original world. Wow, it sounds like we'll be home in time for dinner. What if there's like time dilation? You come back and the world's it's like been like 50,000 years or something. Alrighty, let's get some tickets. Wait a sec. What happens if fake Miko and her friends beat the boss first? What else? They'll be the ones who escape to the real world. 3 exclamation points! That sounds kind of bad. Real bad. Totally bad. You'll be left behind, of course, forever stuck in this world. 3 exclamation points! Oh, and by the by, you can only get tickets by fighting your shadow copies. That means that once either group gets 20 tickets and busts out of here, whoever's left can't get tickets anymore. They'll lose the ability to take on the boss and beat the game. So yeah, stuck here forever. Are you serious right now? Your copies know all of this, of course. It's why they challenged you as soon as you showed up. You're telling me they were smurfing? But why would they want to get to the real world? Aren't they characters from this game? My guess is they think it'd be more fun to take your place in the real world than stay here. But what about those dark auras? They'd get outed in no time. I suppose that is true. But since anyone can challenge the boss at any time, so long as they have enough tickets, they're probably focusing on that first and plan to figure out the rest later. I knew it. We're doomed. By the way, you should call your copies shadows. It'll start getting real confusing real fast if you have to say the same names. Shadows. Right, as in like Shadow Fubuki, Shadow Mio, Shadow Miko, and Shadow Ayame. I always knew there were shadow people among us. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Alrighty then, that's about all I know. Thanks for giving us all that key info, Mass Riddle. Well, the rest is up to you now. Do your best. I think it's about time for me to make my exit. Farewell. This is a little much for me. I'm starting to get pretty confused. Well, we need to collect tickets, and we do that by playing Hanafuda, so I guess that means we'll need to face the shadow versions of ourselves after all. Yeah, so let's get these tickets before they do. Take down that boss and head back to the real world. Roger Dodger then. Time to go find them. So the question is, are we just going to have to repeatedly fight Mio, Miko, Fubuki, and Ayame? Or will they put in Okayu, Subaru, Suisei, and Koa as like characters you can face against but not play as? Something tells me it's only the four, and the bonus characters like are only in the bonus story. You know, if both us and those shadow girls make it back to the real world together, we'd be able to collab with ourselves. That can't actually be what you're thinking about right now, is it? You know we're going to be stuck in this world forever if we don't get out before them, right? Well, sure, but you know, I just thought it'd be kind of fun. I have to admit, she's right. If you forget about the existential horror of our situation, it does sound fun. I knew you'd come around, Fubuki. What would all of you do first if there was another version of you to hang out with? I think this game is rated E for everyone or something, so it's you know, just I'll stay out. I'm already doing whatever I want. Besides, there's another of that chibi version of me in the real world, right? Oh yeah, the no. I don't know what she's called. Is it Miko Dayo? Because it's based on Miku Dayo, right? Is it Miko Dayo? Oh, Miko Danye. Okay, it's pretty much the same. It's based on Miku Dayo. Yeah, she sometimes she sometimes hijacks your accounts. She really needs to learn her place. So yeah, I don't need yet another me around. Okay. What about you, Ayame? Me, you say? I like her to do all this stuff that's too much of a pain for me to do. Yeah, it tracks. I'm just guessing here, but wouldn't the other Yame feel the exact same way and not do it either? What? Okay, then I've changed my mind on all of this. I should probably just force my clone to play card games with me all day. If my clone is in the same mentality as I am, we would just play card games all day. We would just have someone to play card games with. What I would just do that. I'd finally have someone to play Wicross with. I'd have to buy another deck, but maybe Rush Duels. I have someone to play Rush Duels with. Yeah, even if there were copies of us out there, I feel like I'd prefer there only be one of me at the end of the day. Like we could have like a dual income. Then like we could try to do some like tax fraud stuff to make it so that like they don't know there's two of me. But yeah, that kind of works. It kind of works. Yeah. You gotta think about it in an income kind of way. Like, what would be the laws if you have a clone? Is the clone able to vote? Because the clone technically doesn't have like a birth certificate or anything, right? They just kind of pop out of nowhere from a different universe or something. Would the clone, by its very being and essence, be an illegal immigrant? Or would it just share your birth certificate? Would it be two like birth certificates and driving licenses for like would they share all their identifications, or would they have to like register the clone as a different person? I feel like there's a bunch of the legal concerns are what I'm tied up in. Like surely the IRS would want to get involved, you know? Oicho Kabu. Whoops! Almost forgot something. Hey, she's back. Here with more riddles. Are you all familiar with Oichel Kabu? Kaboom! Don't tell me you've planted explosives around here now. I'm pretty sure she said kabu, not kaboom. I'm trying to think of what the original pun must have been. It's like, what's like the Japanese word for bomb is bakudan. So there's kind of like something, there's like a slight connection between kabu and bakudan, I guess. Oichel Kabu is a Hanafuda game played using different rules from traditional Hanafuda. Come out on top and you will win it all. Lose and it's all over for you. Surely a game like that interests you. It's a shadow game. It's a yami no game. This is all a little too sudden for us to... I'm interested. Kin ni naru. Really, you too? Do you not believe in your own luck, Mio? Even you, Ayame? Then it's time to teach you. In Oichel Kabu, 4 players take on one of 2 roles, as one is the dealer and the remaining 3 are the players. 4 hands are dealt to the table, and players will pick one or more of these table hands to place points on. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? At the end of the round, the dealer will complete their own hand, then none of these words make any sense. Then compare it against the hands that the other players have placed points on in that round. Players that placed points on a hand that beats the dealer win all the points placed on their chosen hand or hands. When 2 hands are compared, the one whose total value when added up has a ones digit. What? Has a ones digit closest to 9 wins? For example, if your score is 18, your ones digit is 8. What is a ones? Only 1 point away from 9. That's pretty good. The process described above is repeated across 5 rounds. The winner is determined by the total number of points held by each player after the final round. A game of Oichel Kabu begins by dealing 1 face-down card to the dealer and 4 face-up cards to the table. These 4 face-up cards will each form a separate table hand at the end of the game? All players select 1 or more table hands and place points on them. A maximum of 1,000 points can be placed on a single round. The amount of points each player can wager will change based on the specified match length. After all players have placed their points, a second card is dealt directly below the first card of each table hand. So you're saying, I bet this card will get closest to 9? This second card in the table hand is dealt face down. However, players who have placed points on a table hand may look at the second card of each table hand they placed points on. Any table hand that has no player points will be turned face up. So no one would bet on 9 because it's already 9 and it's going to be further away from 9. Like, it's guaranteed to, it's the least likely to win anything. So no one bets on 9. The only people who can look at 5 are people who bet on 5. The only people who can look at 6 are people who bet on 6. The only people who can look at 7 are people who bet on 7. The player who has placed the most points on the table hand decides whether to... Wait, huh? Try to draw a third card for that hand. If placed points totals tied between 2 or more players, the player with the closest to the dealer's turn tied decide. Do I get like more points each turn or? So that's 7. In Oichikabu, players compete against a dealer by placing points on and comparing the value of table hands, a set of cards whose value is determined by the associated month. The value of the table hand is determined entirely by its ones digit. 0 is the lowest possible score, while 9 is the highest. In addition, a table hand that forms a set will be able to result in a win. If both a dealer and a player form a set, the winner is determined by who has a stronger set. What is happening? The following is a list of sets ranked in order of least powerful. Upward climb and downward climb are optional. Wait. From most to least powerful. Upward climb and downward climb are optional rules that must be enabled in order to use. If both a dealer and another player form an arashi, I don't know what that is, the dealer wins. If both the dealer and another player form an upward climb or downward climb, the dealer wins. At the end of the round, a showdown takes place. During a showdown, all cards are revealed, including the dealer's hand. Players who placed points on a table hand that beats the dealer's takes a number of points from the dealer equal to the amount they placed. However, the points that they placed... What? Who's winning? Me, somehow. What's happening? Once all non-dealers have finished their turns, the dealer takes their turn. Okay. First, they draw a second card from the deck and add it to their table hand. After checking the value of all visible cards, the dealer decides whether to or not to draw a third card. I'm the dealer. So we're 7. That's like, I guess, I'm not going to draw. Hey. I don't know what's going on. Ayame is the dealer. We're just gonna like say we're just gonna go full gamer mode. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we don't need to draw. So I win that one too. I'm kind of like really in the lead here. We're gonna go like 50-50. So far, it seems pretty like straightforward. So 5, 6, 7, 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm doing pretty well. So far, it's just bet on the lower numbers because odds are like I could do like 7 on this, like 2 on this, and like 1 on this. So 5, 6, 7, and this is 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't think we want to draw on any of them. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, hold on a second. We're just betting against a dealer at that point. Matches last a number of consecutive rounds specified at match start. Total rounds. There's gonna be ones that are 15. Final ranking is determined by point held totals. That doesn't sound like point held totals. Does not sound like anything that's remotely English. At the end of the final round, if a player runs out of points or reaches negative points, the match ends immediately. Here are some helpful Oichel Kabu tips. Pick the table card that seems most likely to win and place your points on it. Yeah, that's like the premise of the game. While it's important to keep a cool head during a game, sometimes you have to throw caution to the wind and attempt a risky play to win a come-from-behind victory. Knowing when and when not to draw a third card from your table hand you've placed points on could be a key victory. Yeah. I think I won. I don't know if I don't like that as much as regular Hanafuda. It's fine. It's just it might seem complicated at first, but I was already pretty familiar with how the game works. Yeah, this thing really is about your luck. It's fun in a different way from Holo Oase and Koi Koi. Yeah, I know it's a completely different game. I'm glad you all understand just how fun it is. Now for what I've come here to say. Forgot to mention something a moment ago. Be careful with your tickets since using them to take on the boss will cause them all to disappear. Wait, what? I bid you farewell. So is it like if you beat the boss, um, if you lose to the boss, you have to like play through the entire game again? Or is it or do you have like a replay all of the storyline, or is it just or is it just like how much points do I have right now? Not much, not many points. I might do like one more. We've done like this much. Oh, this is like from a Hanafuda card. Things are starting to look a little different around here. Yeah, the bridge is sitting across a lake? What's the matter, Mio? Could it be a Yame? You rang? No, I meant the flower. There's a kind of wild iris called an ayame, but I can never tell it apart from another. A kind of iris. Okay, I can't tell it from another iris called a kakitsubasa. Apparently, they're different in a lot of ways appearance, location, even when they bloom. Not that it ever helps me figure them out, though. Is that so? Were you listening to things she said, Ayame? It's not what she said, but yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. Seems like being in a new world hasn't changed her one bit, huh? We were surrounded by cherry blossoms and plums earlier, and now we're seeing irises and bush clovers. That must mean, could this world be made up of the kinds of scenes you see on Hanafuda? 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 You know, you might be right about that. That's great and all, but if we're going to have to face down these shadows, shouldn't we be practicing so we can beat them? You're right about that. It's not like we can afford to lose here. Alright, let's start a training montage then. I think you need more practice than anyone, Miko. Hey, why am I getting singled out here? Well, you already did lose to Shadow, Miko. Just thought that maybe you ought to practice a bit so you could get your revenge. Maybe you're right about that. Okay then, Mio, you be my practice partner. I'm fine with that, but why me? Well, you faced Shadow Miko and beat her. So if I'm able to beat you, won't that mean I'll be able to beat Shadow Miko too? Seems like a pretty solid reasoning. Alright, let's do this, Miko! Get your game on! Riding dual acceleration! I am never second. Wait, was I second? Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Maybe what? I think have I been misreading this the entire time? I've been misreading it. Player one, not the first player. Okay, that explains a lot. That explains a lot, actually. We're getting the red slips. Any other red slips we can get? No. Either purple. Why get purple, though? Why purple? That's fine. Gen 4. Hard draw. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And they haven't really gotten anything. Red. There we go. Red slips. It's 4 of them. Splendid. Holy moly! I'm gonna take this card. And we're going to prevent player from selecting it. We're gonna like, should we end here? We might as well keep going, right? Let's keep going. Nico's fortune telling. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. Nothing to worry about. Let's end around there. We're way ahead. We're way ahead. Maybe go for this one. Well, that's it's unfortunate. Hand scan, that's good. They have a pretty solid hand. We have nothing. Nothing. Okay. butterfly, but they already have. Do they have the deer? Am I gonna lose a round? Am I gonna lose a round? Why that card? Hontoni makeso. Janai. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're no regular. We're okay. Never mind. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, I think yeah, we kind of clutched that. Let's end round. Yeah, I think we go for the Miko Suisse one. Wait, what? I misread that. Okay. Wait. Card capture. One more turn. That Gen 2 card is gonna be it's pretty important. Really should have gone I really should have gone for that. Oh, never mind. Can I keep going? I might keep going. Might as well. Hand scan. Gen 4. I don't know what that one is. Card draw. That doesn't really help with the hand scan. They have a pretty solid hand. That's concerning. There we go. Imagine having to like shuffle all the cards and then deal more ones only for the game to just end. Like, no, the game's over. You didn't actually have to do that. Yeah. The game gets harder, right? It must surely gets harder at some point. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. Just one more. Just one more. Wait, what? No, but I won. What do you mean? I hate it when I hate it when games like retroactively say like you win a boss fight and then it's just like actually you lost. Canonically you lost. Canonically you got your ass kicked. It wasn't even close. I wiped the floor with her. What do you mean you've got skills? She got destroyed. Well done, Miko. I guess it really is true that we can't get tickets by playing each other, huh? Hold on a second. Couldn't we game the system and get tickets if we were, enemies? How would that even work? Maybe we have to really think about it. Like, grr, hatred, rage, enemies. How would you ever think that? Just create, foment some shit online. You'll get it working. Create some stuff on VT. You just spread the word that they haven't collabed in 2 weeks. They hate each other. I know they collab, but they were acting a little awkward. They hate each other. Eventually it'll catch on. I'm starting to see you as an enemy, you know. Yeah, right. Look, I'm even wearing a mask. You've always had that on. Be careful, Mio. The Ayame before you is no longer the Ayame we know. Really, Miko? There's no need to play along here. Prepare to prepare. It's going for just going for it. Like, I think let's just pretend we're enemies now. I'm gonna kill you. Bring it. It's time to duel. She's actually gonna kill someone. I was hoping I'd be playing as like Miko, so I wouldn't be the side of the murderer. So I'm not going first. I was misreading that completely. Somehow I never realized I was going second. I would go second and assume I was going first. I don't know how I. Let's just not talk. Let's pretend it didn't happen. It never happened, actually. Never happened. You know, for Urpel. My Urpels! What have you done with them? Fascinating. The illusion of free choice. Well, we're homicidal maniacs. We're gonna keep going. Oh, yo, mine. I wonder what that pun is in the original Japanese version. Hmm. Slips. Hard lock. Like that one. I could keep going. We're gonna go double koi koi. We're insane right now. We're like super villains at this point. I know why, but I had like a mental flashbang where I remembered that one video where it's that one guy like, I'm like a mafia agent now. I know, I don't like that feeling. You know the video where it's like the guy's like, name something more secure than the United States Capitol, and then it's like this random like TikTok stitch or whatever. I don't use TikTok, but it's like some guy like stitched his video onto it or whatever. It was like oh no, it's like what's something more secure than the U.S. Capitol? My demon who craves violence. Don't believe me? I'll prove it to you. I just take my was like totally dangerous gun and load it with some highly lethal bullets. I put on my coat for a little killing spree. I'm like a mafia agent now. That was me. That was what I sounded like. I'm like a supervillain now. It's all trash. It's fascinating. It's still trash. But I could have gotten the herbal. I could have. I'm pointing at my screen. It doesn't work. You can't see my hand. Could have gotten this one. Go for this one. Slips are just my go-to at this point. Hmm. Slips. There's two Urples. I don't have any Urples in my hand, though. Now I do. This one. We're gonna keep going. My demon craves violence. Oh. Unfortunate. Never mind! One more turn? I already won! I didn't do anything! Prepare to die, Miko! Prepare to die! Wait, no, hold on. You go for this one. That's the boar one, right? I'm pretty sure that's a boar. Like it's a sheep in this case, but it's a stand-in for the boar card. This one. I don't. The only one I know, like the only ones I have the like memorized is that Gen 1 is hand scan and Gamers is hand swap. I don't remember any of the other ones. We're gonna steal this one. Interesting. It doesn't help us at all. I got an Urple. Oh, they're getting them slips. Oh, I got nothing. Oh, man. Oh, no. What if I lose? I can't lose a round. Even if I win the match, I can't lose a round. We got hand scan. Let me take a peek right there. Let me take a real peek right there. Let me take a real peek at your hand. I don't. Somebody just said it's Trunks. Torankase. Okay, we can just win. I guess we probably end it here. She's too close to slips. But did we win? But did we win overall? I don't know. It's so close. We barely won, guys. When they have that sound, I just imagine. You know that one. I'm pretty sure I probably said this last time, but remember that one scene from the first Pokemon movie where the two Pikachu are slapping each other? That's what I'm imagining in my head when they play those sound effects. It's like the smack and then smack and they're crying. It's like that. Yeah, they're just smacking each other. She's referencing the fact that I did Koi Koi like multiple times in one round. Take it down a notch, Mio. Guess we didn't get any tickets after all. I was so sure it was gonna work too. I told you from the start that it wasn't. Don't be so hard on them, Mio. It can't hurt to try, right? Besides, now we know for sure that facing the shadows is the only way we can get these tickets. ... Guess I can't argue with that. Still, it's not like we know for sure that they were telling us the whole truth or not. Phew! That takes care of that, I guess. Oh, gee! Yeah, whatever that means. This game's awesome. How many points do I have? Hold on, how many points do I have? Let me just check out my point. Hold on. It's shop. Hold on, it's shop. It's right. Hold on. Let me just give me a second. I'll find it. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Now we're not even close to 50,000. Oh man, how was I supposed to know that? Oh darn! What the heck is flower awase? All right, that's gonna be it. That gonna be it. I don't know how long I'm going. I can't even look at the time. That's it. That's it. I'm done. How long have I been going for? Almost two. It's not even been that long. Wait a second. I can just keep playing. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think we're done. I'm gonna work on some other stuff. Was it even playing the audio? I think it is.